So what, in the first half, just some of the miscues, what that do for you guys as an offense to kind of turn it over like that?
Yeah, something we're not used to this year. We've been really clean, played really well from that standpoint, with taking care of the football, and so that kind of naturally, altered our minds a little bit. But we were easily, able to dial back in and just try to do our best to make and execute the play at hand. Credit to those guys. They're the number one team for a reason. We're playing late into the year, early into next year, I imagine, and just can't make that many mistakes to win this game. Just thank our fans for showing up like that, I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. We came in the game this is the most excited I've ever been for a game. A lot of emotions. Maybe that factored into some of the miscues early, just being really excited and maybe losing a little bit of focus there for some of our guys. But something we're not used to. We're not going to get used to this feeling at all, and we'll bounce back. I feel very confidently about that.
What the up-tempo kind of give you? It seems like you started moving the ball a little bit when you picked up the pace.
Yeah, just something I'm used to again. And it's something that's very stressful for defenses. They run kind of an NFL-style defense. Matt Patricia has been in the league for a long time, not used to up-tempo offense. And so that's something we wanted to use to our advantage. And we found some success there in the second quarter and leaned on it throughout the rest of the game and did some good things. But, at the end of the day, we made too many mistakes early and kind of in between. And they did a good job maximizing it. They're a good team. And you're not going to win the game against the number one team with a few turnovers. So credit them again. Easily fixable mistakes. We'll move on, flush it, take a good shower, and get ready to go play, take care of our bodies, and then get ready to go play. Moving forward, we're excited.
Luke, how do you feel about this team with 5 games left and an off week coming up?
Yeah, a whole lot in front of us. We believe that. Older group, like we've always said, a mature group. We know what's in front of us. 5 guaranteed games that we're going to maximize. You better believe it. And we're going to give it everything we have. Every single moment we have in this building on that field, we give it our best because we've been in the lowest of lows. We've experienced a lot of success. We know what it takes because we have a great leader in Coach Bielema and on down. And so we'll get our best every single day, and you'll get our best throughout this bye week to just fix the mistakes that are there, to maximize the things we're good at. And so super excited. A lot in front of us. We're confident that we're going to go do it and do some really cool things for this community and fan base, for our group. And love my guys, love my team. Praise God for allowing me to do this and give me the ability to play this game at a high level, and I'm very grateful. And so we're going to move on, not get used to this feeling, and we'll be back, absolutely.
You faced number one last year in Eugene. You faced number one today. Do you, in your experience, do the mistakes and the turnovers happen because you guys are trying too hard and trying too much because you're playing number one?
Not really. I don't think it was because we were necessarily doing the wrong things. I mean, the first one, balls in the air tip, and they did a good job of their ability, show it up. They played good man coverage and was some tight windows, and the ball bounced their way, and they capitalized, and kind of, we made a few more mistakes that just you can't happen. Khalil, a rare fumble, that doesn't happen. They did a good job of just using their ability to take the ball out, and they go capitalize, they go score. And then the last one, they brought a unique pressure that was from depth, and I get a half second, and I'm throwing a first down ball, but they did a lot of good things to do them, and they did it well, and they didn't make any mistakes. That's why they're the number one team. And like last year, Oregon didn't make any mistakes because they're the number one team. They got a lot of ability, great coaches, and they play with a lot of confidence. So we're not going to hang our heads at all. We'll learn, obviously, and again, we didn't lose any confidence, at all moving forward, because we've been through this. We've lost, and we've been able to bounce back and use our abilities to be great. So, we're excited to go play again. I'll tell you right now.
You mentioned just the mistakes, not being used to that, just been playing clean. What was the impact of that? How did you see the response to those, especially the volume early in the game?
Yeah, just because it happened so early, it was difficult. Just because we knew that we're giving them the ball in almost the dang red area. And so we knew they were a good team. They were probably going to do some good stuff. Our defense did a great job of just, keeping it in front of them for the most part. They made plays when they were there. So, it's never easy playing from behind, especially against the #1 team early. And so, but again, an older, mature group with a lot of character, able to snap right back into it just to maximize that one single play that we had. And we were able to remember, that's not who we are. We're a group that takes care of the football and plays clean, and so we were able to remember that. And so to be able to snap us back into it. So again, just credit them for making plays. Great ability on that side, great schemes, but I think we're a great team as well. I really believe that, and we'll show it the next couple of months.
Does the bye week come at a good time in your opinion?
Don't come to a bad one, I'll tell you that. 7 games in, longest stretch, in the country. Not that we're complaining about that at all, but yeah, there's a lot of guys who are feeling the hits a little bit. But I think so, yeah. We've been going at it since August. I think it'll be good for our minds and our bodies, and it's we've given it all we had, for these 7 weeks, for these fans and for ourselves and for this team and this program. And we're going to keep on doing it throughout the bye week. We're going to maximize it for sure. But yeah, it'll be a good moment and time to rejuvenate our minds and our bodies and our spirits, to be able to go do it these next couple months. Like I said, we're gonna go do it for sure.
Luke, what's most frustrating or bothersome about not being able to capitalize on this moment? You said you was most excited. You've been #1 team. Like, what frustrates you or bothers you most about it?
I don't know. You only get it once. I ain't gonna have another opportunity like that. Probably to be able to play at home in front of a sold out crowd, beautiful day. Against the #1 team, that doesn't come often. And as a kid, you dream about that. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamed about that. I remember going to Mississippi State games, and everybody knows when Alabama's coming to town, and so I didn't take it for granted. Obviously, you want to win it, but for me, kind of how I measure, wins and losses. How did I lead? How do I encourage? How did I play? Did I play hard? Did I give it everything I had? And I can say that I did. So. I'm frustrated, obviously, in the loss and the outcome, but I know I ain't got no regrets, and so going to keep on attacking with that mindset of, how am I leading, how am I encouraging, how am I preparing, and that always leads me. So praise God for giving me the ability to do it, and you're going to get my best, for the remainder of the year.
Thank you, Luke.